Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're having a great day. So I did this video a while back and I thought since it's like the new year, I thought it was time to do an updated video. But as you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be showing you guys what's on my iPhone and just like show you guys like the new apps that I have. So yeah, without further ado, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're ready to see what's on my iPhone. Okay, so the first thing that you see on my iPhone is obviously I have this lock screen, and then I have like this really cool quote from one of my favorite influencers. The influencer that I'm talking about is the Ireland Boys, and Ricky wrote this quote. It's just like a reminder to be yourself, be the best person that you can be at the end of the day, and you just have to spread that loving kindness. So as you can see, the first thing is my homepage. Nothing much has changed, and I know that like a lot of people love to customize their phone. I'm just not like that. My phone is just there for me to use, and so it's kind of just basic. But you can obviously FaceTime, so I FaceTime like a lot of people through here, like my mom, my friend Libya, my friend Pam, and then you can see my calendar. A lot of people use calendar to like do their dates and like set up their appointments and stuff, but I'm just a more like planner person. I like to write things down rather than have them on my phone. And then next would be photos. So with my photos, I have a lot of just TikToks. I have my family, just like random clips that I used to like blog for my blogs and my videos. And then I have my camera. As you can see you guys right there. I'm waving to you guys. And then I obviously have my mail app. I never even use it anymore just because I don't need to, because I have like my Yahoo Mail and I have like my Gmail. So if you guys have ever struggled with storage like me, because I have like so much stuff on my phone, then you know, I just have stopped using my iCloud emails. But moving on is my clock. So I have like obviously the timer. I never even use this unless like I need to, because like I have the Google Home in my room. So I never even set alarms unless I have to, or like I'm setting timers for like myself to study. The next thing would be maps. Honestly, I have nothing on here, just like destinations that I go to. And then I have my weather app, and I just have like a many cities because I go like a lot of places sometimes, and I'm like just need to know how the weather is and stuff. Also, talking about the weather, literally the weather in Georgia has been so weird. But yeah, on Christmas it was literally like really hot and I was like in shorts, and now it's like freezing and I'm like in a jacket and like socks and everything. So it's just crazy how like the weather just fluctuates here in Georgia. Comment down below how the weather is where you are living. I literally like know that some of my friends are like having snow, and I'm like so jealous because I love snow, but it never seems to snow in Georgia, so I'm like kind of disappointed. So the next thing that I have is my notes. These are just like my goals for 2022, but I normally just write like grocery lists or like certain like important things like addresses, or I have like my important information in my notes. So that's what I use my notes for. It's like a lot of random things that I have to do. Sometimes I'll make to-do lists in my notes. The next thing would be reminders. I never use this app, so I'm just gonna move on. After that would be stocks. Again, I never use this app either, so it's just the way it is. And then the next app would be news. There's just like a lot of news on here like all the time. I don't look at Apple News. I just watch the news on CNN or something. But if you do use Apple News, then good for you. And then the next app would be the App Store. So, you know, obviously you can download stuff from the App Store. That's what it's for. I don't know why I'm explaining this. And then the next app would be podcasts. So I use podcasts sometimes. I like to listen to a lot of motivational podcasts. So recently I've been listening to the She Just Got Real podcast, and it's by my friend Tessa Joanne West, and it's been so good. It's like a Christian based podcast and I just love it. She gives such a good advice, and she has so many cool guests on it, and I got featured once on there if you want to go listen. And then I also listen to the Leadership podcast by John Maxwell, and I listen to Let's Be Real by Mary Jade. My favorite though is probably Whoa That's Good by Sadie Robertson. It's so good. She has like literally so many cool guests on there, and she talks about God and faith. It's so motivational. It leaves me like so refreshed. And then the last podcast that I always listen to, if you watch my last What's on My iPhone, you know that I listen to Duolingo sometimes, and Duolingo is just like so fun to me because I love Duolingo. Like you get to learn a new language, and I'm trying to learn Spanish. I don't know, it's very hard with all the verbs and conjunctions, but I will say Duolingo is so cute and I love it so much. And then the last app on this first page is my Apple TV app. I don't use this app, so I'm just gonna move on. The 4 apps at the bottom are just like the baseline apps, obviously. So I have like my phone and my contacts and, you know, whatever else. I don't even have voicemail on because my voicemail is just not important and I don't use it. And then the next thing would be my Safari. I have my emails, and then I have, I don't know, just different tabs open. I have so many tabs open, it's ridiculous. And then the next app would be my text messages, and that's just where like I message people. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have like so many unread messages, and the reason that I have so many unread messages is because I never open them after, and I just leave them like that. A lot of people get bothered by the red number. Comment down below if you get bothered by the red number, but I don't, so I just leave it like that. The last app that I have on this front 4 page is my Apple Music app. I don't use Apple Music, I use Spotify. Comment down below which one you use. Next page, I have so many apps on here. So the first app that I have is the health app. Sometimes I'll track my medical stuff or like my health things through here, like my steps, and then it'll show me like my heart rate and everything. I think it's so cool to like just see how much I've walked that one day. And then the next app is the home app. I don't use this app, so we're gonna move right along. So after the home app is the wallet app. So I don't have my Apple Pay and whatever on here because I don't use Apple Pay. But I will say that I have my Disney tickets from here. If you guys watch my recent vlogs, you know that my family and I took a trip to Disney World. So I still have the little cards on here, and it's super cute. And honestly, I can't wait until the next time that we go because Disney was such a magical experience. And the next app next to that is the settings app. I have so many like notifications just telling me that my iCloud is out of storage, but you know, we're just gonna ignore it because I don't want to pay for iCloud storage. So the next app is my files app. So for files, I just have like a lot of school files, sometimes like PowerPoints that I open for class and everything like that, so it's not that interesting. After that is my Find My iPhone. So I have like my Find My iPhone on just so like if I lose my iPhone or if like I need to have like my phone tracked for some reason, my mom and my brother and my family know where I am. The next app would be Shortcuts. I don't even use this app, so we're just gonna move right along. The next app that I have on here is iBooks. So a lot of people read books and stuff through here. I don't really read through here, but I do have a few files like from school and whatnot, so that's what all these old files are. The next app would be iTunes Stores. So iTunes Stores, I do have like probably a few movies or something like that because I remember I bought Lizzie McGuire one time, but I don't really use this to watch. The next app would be Contacts. I already showed you guys all my contacts on my phone app, so that's not that interesting. After that would be Tips. I don't use this app at all, so I have no idea what it's for. Comment down below if you use it, but I don't, so I have no idea. Okay, so the next clump of apps is in like this cubicle. I kind of like organized this way so that like I wouldn't have all of my apps like all over the place, and it's like kind of categorized. So the first thing would be voice memos. I just record a lot of my music on here. Comment down below if I should release some music. I don't know. I have this song that I wrote with my friend a really long time ago, but it's kind of personal, so I haven't like kind of put it out there yet, but I think it's so good. I can't wait for you guys to hear it. So if you want to hear some new music, make sure to let me know down below. The next app would be Compass. So I have no idea what to use Compass for. I don't know. I've never gotten lost or whatever, but I guess it like shows you a good direction of like where you're going and stuff. The next app would be Measure. So obviously I can like measure you guys or whatever on this app and measure different objects as well. I think it's so cool that Apple has a ruler in my phone for me, which is kind of nice. After that would be Calculator. Obviously we all use calculators to calculate things, so that's what I use my calculator for. The next app would be Translate. So I normally just use Google Translate. I don't know why I have this Translate on here. Oh, I know why I have this Translate on here. It's because Apple like put it on here. Anyways, if Google Translate fails, then obviously I have this app. The next app would be Apple Watch. I don't use Apple Watch because I don't have an Apple Watch. The next clump of apps would be in this other cubicle. So I don't even have this cubicle labeled. It's labeled folder as of now, but I'm gonna show you guys like what's in that cubicle. The first thing would be Numbers. I think this is just like charts and stuff, and you can like kind of make like spreadsheets and stuff, but I don't use that, so I don't know. So next to that is Keynote. Keynote is like a PowerPoint app, I think. I only have one file in here, and it's from my marketing class from my last semester. The next thing would be Pages. So Pages is just like another app for your documents and stuff, and that's what I just kind of use it for. I use it to edit my files, my documents for school and whatnot. So the next app is my favorite probably when traveling. I love the Hilton Honors app. We are a big Hilton family. Whenever I travel, I go to Hilton hotels. So this is just like the Hilton app that I can kind of book my destinations and my trips off of. After that, I have Roblox. I personally do not play Roblox, but my little cousin does, and he borrows my phone sometimes, so that's why Roblox is on here. He made me a customized account, so he plays for me, and I have all these like avatars and stuff, but in reality, I know nothing about Roblox. After that, I have my Guitar Tuna app. So Guitar Tuna is a guitar tuning app, and I just use this app to tune my guitar whenever I need to play. It's super simple, and it just shows you like all the strings and all the sounds and stuff. After that would be SB Live. So SB Live is a trivia app. I used to play trivia a lot with my friend Pam, but we've gotten so busy we haven't done it in a long time. But it's a trivia app, and you can literally win money off of the app if you get all the questions right. After that would be my IGTV app. I have rarely used my IGTV app, but when I do, I just record on here, and obviously I can like kind of make videos and whatnot. The next app is one of my favorite apps, which is TikTok. I love TikTok, and I don't really like publicize my TikTok that much because I'm just like kind of posting random things on there. But if you want to follow me, my TikTok username is Jenna_Trong3. So the next cube would be my social networking app. GroupMe is just like another platform that you can message off of, and I use this for like my classes. Sometimes they'll make GroupMes that you can connect with other people with. The next app would be Voxer. I used to message a lot of my friends on Voxer, but now I don't anymore, so it's kind of just been laying there. After that would be Messenger. So Messenger is another Facebook like communication app. The next app that I have in this cube is Bitmoji. Bitmoji is linked with Snapchat, so if you have Snapchat, you can like customize your little avatar and your Bitmoji. After that, I have WhatsApp. So WhatsApp is another communication platform on Facebook. At one point I used WhatsApp for my job, so that's why I still have it on here, but I don't work there anymore, so that's what that's for. Next to WhatsApp, I have YOLO. I don't even use YOLO anymore. Next to YOLO, I have WeChat. I used WeChat for a little bit to connect with some of my Chinese friends in China because I made those friends when I was in high school, and they were Chinese exchange students, and when they went back to China, I didn't have like a way to communicate with them, so that's what that app is for. The next app is Hangouts. Hangouts is another communication platform. I had this for work at one point. After that, I have Outlook. Outlook is my platform that I use to communicate with my professors, and this is like my separate school email. So now that I'm done with that cubicle, I'm gonna go on to the next couple apps. I have Apple Store. I don't even use Apple Store, so I'm not gonna show you guys what's in there. I have a Snapchat. I don't even use Snapchat that much, but it's just another communication platform, and I just connect with some of my friends on there. So now to my photo and video cube. So in my photo and video cube, I have Lightroom. I edit through Lightroom sometimes with my different presets, and I'll have Zoom for meetings such as like school. I also have Fonto. I edited with Fonto with my videos for a little while. It's like a little text creating app, so that's kind of cool. The next app I have is Photoshop Express. So through Photoshop Express, I literally just edit videos and I Photoshop. I'm not an expert on Photoshop, but I still do think it's fun to learn and everything, so that's why I have it on here. And then the last app that I have in my photo and video cube is YouTube. Obviously because I do YouTube, and I actually started a new channel as well. So I started a shorts channel, so if you want to subscribe, you should. I love my shorts channel. I make like lots of TikToks and different types of videos on here, so subscribe to my shorts channel and to this channel if you want to see more content. Okay, so the next app is Facebook. So Facebook, obviously that's just used to like connect with lots of people and everything. So that's what I use Facebook for. It's just like another type of social media that I have. In this reference cube, I have my Bible. So this is where I do devotions and stuff off of. I've been doing so many devotions with my friend Olivia. It's been so good. I love to have like an accountability partner when it comes to digging in the word. The next app is Among Us. At a certain point, I feel like Among Us was so big, and I played Among Us for a while. But basically what it is, it's just a little game, and you just have like a murder, and you have to like kind of find out who is murdering everybody. So basically it's just like kind of a mystery game. After that, I have Google Translate. Obviously I just translate stuff on Google Translate, so that's pretty much it. Okay, so the next cube of stuff is the food stuff. I have Chick-fil-A in here because I love Chick-fil-A and I like to get my points. I also have Starbucks. I also have Mr. Beast Burger. The next app that I have is McDonald's. We sometimes eat McDonald's even though it's not that healthy. The next app I have is DoorDash. DoorDash was so nice to use during the pandemic. when I was at home, because you know, people would just be delivering stuff to my house and I would have like good food and stuff. The next app is a Sarku Japan app. So Sarku Japan is like this Chinese like place that we go in the mall, and it's super good. The next app is Chicken Salad Chick. So Chicken Salad Chick is like this little restaurant near where I live, and it's super good. They sell like a lot of chicken salad and soups. After that, I have Panera. I love Panera, so that's why I have it on here. We'll go there sometimes. And then the last app that I have in my food category is Grindhouse. Grindhouse is this like really good burger place near my school in Atlanta. Okay, so the next app on this page is Duolingo, and obviously you guys know Duolingo is a language learning app. And then next to that, I have Pinterest. I barely use Pinterest, but I do use Pinterest to get inspiration and make mood boards. So comment down below if you have Pinterest as well. I love Pinterest, and it's such a good place to get inspiration off of. And this cube is like all my banking slash payment stuff. I do have Venmo, which is like a way to transfer money. And then I have my banking app, which is Bank of America. I have PayPal, and then Price Pool. Finally, the last app that I have on this second page is Flora. And if you don't know what Flora is basically an app that you can use to study and set good goals and times for yourself. So I'll use Flora to study because obviously it tricks me into not getting onto my phone because they plant a seed. And so obviously if you want the flower to grow, then you can't get on your phone and leave the app. Finally, the last page on my iPhone is going to be this page right here. And the first thing is Google Home. Google Home is something that I use to like look and see on my little Google camera. The next app on here is Spotify. Comment down below like what kind of music you guys listen to, but literally my brother and I will listen to a lot of Disney music, Christian music, and pop. The next app is Docs. Google Docs is where I do all my school stuff and where I have all of my files. After that, I have my Target app. So Target has its own space because I just love Target so much. The next one on this page is my iMovie app. I don't ever edit on my phone on iMovie here, but it's just there. There's also Clips, and Clips I feel like you use for like putting little videos together. The next app would be GarageBand, and I think you can create music through GarageBand. After that, I have Brand Ambassadors. So Brand Ambassador is an app for ambassadors that want to connect with companies and stuff when you're trying to promote products for them. And then obviously I have Ticketmaster. Ticketmaster is like this platform that you can buy tickets off of for big events. And then I have Discord. Discord is like another platform for you to connect and talk and game through. Last in this folder is Twitter. Barely ever use Twitter, but it's just there, and I like to look at people's tweets sometimes, and sometimes I tweet on my own as well. The next cube would be my shopping cube. In here I have Francesca's, and that's one of like my favorite boutiques to shop at. Next app would be H&M. I love H&M so much because they just have like such great pieces. I'll just browse through sometimes and I'll just look, even though I won't be buying anything, but I just think their clothes are so cute. The next app I have is Shein, and the last app that I have on this cubicle is the Sam's Club app. This is just for my parents and for my mom whenever they go shop at Sam's, and I just need to like check them out faster. So in the game section, I have Monsters, Zuba, MPL, Brawl Stars, and Beyblade Burst. And if you guys are wondering, wow Jenny, you play a lot of games. That is not true at all. These are all my cousin's games. He doesn't have a phone, so he downloads them on my phone, and I let him borrow it sometimes to play. The next cube that I have on here is my business cube. All of these are communication platforms, and they are document platforms that I use for my job. The last cube of stuff is my travel cube. I have Disney World because obviously we went to Disney a while back. Next app that I have is the Magic Guide. That's another Disney app that you use to find all the rides and all the attractions so that like you can go and enjoy yourself at Disney World. After that, I have Fly Delta. Guys, I love Delta so much, and I love to travel and fly. And then obviously I have Lyft. Lyft is like an Ubering experience. After that, I have Park Mobile. Park Mobile is like parking in Atlanta, so if I need to ever park somewhere in Atlanta, I have that app to pay for my parking. And last would be Waze. Waze is like another form of Apple Maps, and so if Apple Maps does not take me where I need to, then I'll use Waze because Waze does show you different routes compared to Apple sometimes. That's all on my iPhone except for like some of the stuff on the side. I have Instagram in a little cubicle by itself over here on the side of my phone just because I don't like to have Instagram on my phone. I don't want to get on it too much, if that makes sense, because it is a big distraction, so that's why I have that on the side. But yeah, with that being said, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm so out of breath at this point. That is all on my iPhone, and that's the updated version of my iPhone as of now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to give it a thumbs up. It's a free and simple way to help out, and I would really appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this, please don't forget to subscribe down below. We are so close to 1K, and I'm so excited, and I'm so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
wanna be. Ooh.